The following program contains scenes of violence. Viewer discretion is advised.
Do you have ideas for a new segment on Shaw TV? Want to let us know how we're doing? Let your voice be heard. Follow us on Twitter at Shaw TV Winnipeg. Like us on Facebook, facebook.com/GoWinnipeg on Shaw. Email us, shawtvwinnipeg@shaw.ca, or give us a call, 204-480-3500. We'd love to hear from you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I break your concentration?
I've got this planet in my hands. You know I'll waste it if I can. Come on, let's give it a twist. And if it all turns to shit, oh wait, let's try that again. My life's too short to have a plan. Here, let me help you understand. First take this drink and this pill. Relax your mind and be still. Let's find out who I am. 'Cause I'm just American. Stupid American trash. I'm just American.
Are not here for Primos Wrestling Canada on Shaw TV, and I'm standing with the Outlaw Adam Knight, who next week here on Shaw TV will take on Harry Smith in a steel cage challenge match at Garden City Mall. Outlaw, your thoughts?
Last week, everybody on Shaw TV saw what happened. Just when things were right in my grasp, Harry Smith took the easy way out. Started the fight on the floor and kept it out there until we got the double count out. I'll tell you, next week, April 5th, Garden City Shopping Center, you will not have that luxury, Harry. I don't care who your family is. I don't care where you're from. I don't care where you've been. New Japan Tag Team Champions, it doesn't matter. I am the Outlaw, Adam Knight. And for 18 years, I have traveled this country. I have traveled this continent. I have been to Japan. I have had wars with some of the biggest names in independent wrestling history. I have had wars with your uncle. I have had wars. And next week, in the first steel cage match in this town in over a decade, I am going to end your career, or I'm going to die trying.
There you have it, folks, and you can look directly underneath me for ticket information. Garden City Shopping Center next week, April 5th, Primos Wrestling Canada. Get your tickets now.
Mike Arnott just took a hike. And you know what? I'm sort of happy about that.
Introducing first, your referee, Matt Burns.
How's it going? Good. I'll just throw this on you here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great pleasure to introduce you to the broadcast booth right now. Bret the Hitman Hart. Bret, thanks for coming and doing some commentary for a match.
205 pounds. He is the Outlaw, Adam Knight.
This looks like a pretty big customer right here. He is. He's not a small guy. This guy comes with a lot of baggage, and in his bag of tricks is pain. He likes to dish it out to everyone he goes against. Looks like a big, solid-looking prairie boy. Yeah. A lot of years in the business. Knew it was something he wanted to do. Started his craft young, and he's literally growing into what he is today, one of the meanest, baddest outlaws here in Canada.
He looks like an ornery dude, as they say. You know, I can think he
And his
brings back fond
opponent.
recollections of wrestlers like Black Bart and you know, some of the guys that
He hails
like the
from
the
Calgary,
For
Alberta,
sure.
Cowboy Bob
weighing
Orton.
270 pounds. He is the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith Jr.
He obviously needs no introduction.
David Harris is the whole thing. Is that the guys wrestling. Harry Smith is he's a big boy himself.
Yes, he is. Wow, we are going to have one heck of a clash here tonight, folks. You don't get much bigger. Usually there's one big dog in the fight here, but seeing two of them go at it, I hope they reinforce the ring.
Harry goes by David Hart Smith, and he goes by David Smith Jr. But, you know,
He is one half of the Primos Canada Tag Team Champions, and is opponent to the ring by his brothers, Mark Merritt.
one wrestling home that this guy doesn't know.
This match is scheduled for one fall.
Solid technical wrestling since he was born. Ever since I remember him, he's been into wrestling.
That's right.
And he's a tough customer, Harry Smith, but he's going to have his hands full, obviously, with the big cowboy.
I mean, I'm thinking about him growing up, walking basically amongst the feet of gods like wrestling gods like you or Jim Knight or Davey Boy Smith, Dynamite Kid, Owen Hart. He has seen it all. And you're taking bits and pieces. If you tell anyone, take bits and pieces of all these wrestlers and put them together, that's a scary situation. That's what Adam Knight's in the ring against right now.
You know, every wrestler has his peak, and Harry Smith, you know, he's not a young kid anymore. He's a pretty seasoned veteran wrestler.
That's right.
And he's wrestling against a guy that's got a chance to make a pretty big name for himself right now by getting a win on Davey.
For sure. He just got something from Mr. Smith, a big boot to the head.
He's got a size 12 on the side of the head. That'll wake you up pretty fast.
That's right. And that just shook the chairs here, folks, that body slam. And he got, the thing that surprises me, I have seen people slam Adam Knight, but not that easily. He had him up easy.
And the Outlaw is 270 pounds, and
Easy.
Davey Smith's kid just gonna get up like picking up a pillow.
Adam Knight, I can't believe I'm calling this match, folks, and seeing Adam Knight taking a beating like this. Usually it's the other way around.
You know, you get to see Harry Smith. You can see it in his face. He's been wrestling in Japan. He's pretty fit, and he's a very confident wrestler. We're wrestling with a lot of confidence right now.
Yes. And you know what? I was doing some research on Harry. There's not a lot of wrestlers that get to the pinnacle, the WWE, and decide, you know what? I want to take a break from this for a while because I want to work on my craft. I want to make myself better. A lot of people would get up to that top rung and just say, that's it. This is all I got. I'm just going to make money. I'm just going to do this. It's all I know. And it's a great mark of a person to see they always want to keep learning.
Well, you know, guys like David Smith, you know, they get a chance to wrestle a lot of these big farm kids and prairie boys out on the prairies. That,
Yep.
You know, it's a tough way it's a good way to stay sharp and stay tight for his overseas career in Japan, where he's got a big name for himself.
That's right. And won some titles. And
He's doing really good. You know, his motor life, WWE's a great life, a lot of traveling, and it's a hard life.
a really hard
Yeah,
life.
for a lot of guys that want to stay home, and there's nothing wrong with wrestling a lot of the big boys that, like I said, across the prairies and all up and down North America, for that matter.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, just in case you don't know, wrestling WWE, you're not wrestling 4 months a year. You're wrestling 12 months a year solid. You're not getting time off like a rock band or a hockey team. You don't get multiple nights off. Then on the flip side of that coin, when you're in the independent wrestling scene, and you're working in Canada, you're doing 8 to 16-hour drives from venue to venue. It's not the path, the easiest road to take.
There's a lot of traveling, but these young guys, depending on where you go and what kind of wrestlers you got, you can see some great wrestling across Canada from independent wrestling circuits that they got big boys that want to make names for themselves. It could very well be the Chris Jerichos and Edges of tomorrow.
That's right. Beautiful elbow across the chest.
He's got a bloody nose. You see him, the Outlaw He's got himself a bloody nose, and you can tell by the eyebrows are down. He's pretty fired up right now. He's got little Bulldog in trouble right now.
Yeah, the adrenaline is pumping.
You can see the blood dripping off his nose onto the Davies' head.
I had a chance to talk to Adam Knight before the event tonight, and he was so looking forward to getting into the ring with this guy and seeing what he was made of, measuring himself as a wrestler, and making a name for himself by beating him.
He's got a chance right now, but Harry Smith giving him the jawbreaker.
Adam Knight might need a milkshake for the next couple of days, or protein shakes. He's not going to be eating a lot of steaks. Wow.
Pretty solid elbows back and forth, but Harry can give as he can take, good as he can take. Oh, vicious eye poke. That's a sure way to stop somebody's commotion. Pretty fast. Wow.
Doesn't matter how big you are or how much momentum you have. That shot
size
to
15 right in the head.
Oh, Adam Knight is on Strange Street right now. Big back suplex. Crowd enjoying this. Counting it out. Knew that was coming. One for good measure.
That's 270 pounds going and down.
Up and down in a hard way. Harry Smith is absolutely fired up.
I think Harry Smith, you can just see it now. He's still got lots of gas, tank in the gas. That's that Japanese wrestler coming in handy right now. He's fit, he's strong, but you know, the Outlaw, he looks like he's ready. He's not done yet.
Look at this cage.
Ooh, backdrop.
He's gonna take a look at this. He's setting him up for a lariat here.
This is his chance.
If he connects with this, not a lot of people get up after this, Bret. Whoa!
He's busted up pretty good.
Oh, he got up. Beautiful kick out. Both guys are just sucking wind right now. I can't believe that he kicked out of that. It's a massive clothesline. Well, Adam Knight's also known for delivering a really deadly pile driver to people. I think he might be setting him up for that right now. And this is something I've never seen. I've seen Adam Knight win a title with that pile driver. Oh, you can just feel those thundering blows. Get Adam Knight getting ahead of steam. Davey Boy Smith Jr. answering everything. He has answered the bell for everything Adam Knight's given to him. Wow, can you get the big man up here? Oh my gosh! I'm surprised the ring didn't break.
270 pounds being powerbombed.
Oh, he kicked out.
Like I said, this is a big moment for him. He's got everything in line against Harry right now, and he's not going to give up easy. This is the biggest match of his career. A win over David Smith will get him recognized everywhere in the world right now.
That's right. Bret, why don't you tell everyone at home what he's going for right now?
Well, he's got him with a sharpshooter, but he's got him too close to the ropes. You got to know better. You got to try to keep, it's important for young wrestlers to keep an eye on where those ropes are, because sometimes when you're in the heat of the moment, you forget where they are and you ruin your opportunity. The hard part is getting that sharpshooter on.
That's right. And a ring
ring too close to the
veteran,
ropes is a waste of time.
a veteran like Adam Knight, he knew exactly where those ropes were. He knew where he was.
He's looking for a parachute and he got one. They're out on the floor duking it up pretty good right now. Harry, taking a post. Wow.
What a thundering smack. This could be it. I don't think they're getting back in. Matt Burns making the count. That's it. That's the counter. They could not answer the bell. at
The
the official.
referee has declared this contest a double countout.
Double countout, ladies and gentlemen, here at Mall Madness, PCW Primos Wrestling. Bret the Hitman Hart.
I'd like to see Harry get on the mic and challenge her to another 10 minutes, just for the fans.
That might happen. It might happen. He's calling Josh Hammerson to the ring.
That's the bulldog that I know right there.
Hey, just wait a second here. Just so I know I'm not alone on this one. Was that a lousy decision or what? Listen here, Adam Knight. You're one tough cookie. But I'll tell you, when I had you in that sharpshooter, I had you ready to tap. It's lucky that I'm used to wrestling in 20-foot rings, because this ring would have been bigger, and you wouldn't have made it to the ropes. But don't worry, I have an alternative, and I'm not going to let you fans down right here in Winterpeg. Oh, next month when I come back, there won't be any rope breaks. Why don't we make it a steel cage match?
What? Steel cage match?
I know you're a tough man, Adam Knight. You're a fit man too. Why don't you accept the challenge? What are you gonna say?
I don't think he's got the jam. I think he's had enough.
I don't know.
I think he got out of there with his head up. To go back for a second shot could cost him.
You may be right.
He doesn't.
Davey Boy Jr., I've known you a long time, and you're quite the athlete. I will not deny it. You might even be a better athlete than I am. But I will tell you this for sure. When we come back here to Garden City in Winnipeg in April, if there's a cage here, the Outlaw tonight will dance up in this ring, and you and I are going to go one-on-one until the world knows that I am the better man.
Unbelievable.
Fired up. That's what you need. You got a guy that's got a lot of stakes. Didn't want to give up on worldwide reputation.
Good on, man. Let's see you win. Thank you, everyone.
Lights go out and I can be saved. Tides that I tried to.
Introducing first, your referee, Manny Manila.
Manny Manila joining us again.
Your first team.
Oh no. I know what that music means, kid.
They are from Winnipeg, Manitoba, at a combined weight of 535 pounds. We're talking about TNT, Trent Nash, Easy Rider, the Seeds of Evil.
The Seeds of Evil have made their way to Primos Wrestling Canada. Canadian veteran Easy Rider, TNT Trent Nash, one of the most destructive tag teams in the history of Canadian wrestling, the Seeds of Evil.
A lot of years of competitive wrestling for these two guys here, believe it or not. The previous guys have pretty much tag here tonight. This is going to be dangerous.
Absolutely,
And
I
their
feel
opponent.
sorry for whoever their opponents will be.
from Athens, Greece, and Nottingham, England, at a combined weight of 38 stone, David London, James Beaver. They are the Bash Brothers.
The Bash Brothers.
A lot of training going into his
James Beaver.
Trent Nash in for the first time. Wow, big double axe handle and David London will be feeling that. Oh, right out of the socket. Big leg drop. David London is in a bad way. Trent Nash following up on her right now, scooping him up. Big body slam.
Huge slam from TNT.
Easy Rider back into quick tags. Still working on that arm.
Ooh, rake in the eyes from David London.
How do you not see that? All the momentum in the world can be stopped by just a thumb in the eye. Taking a cheap shot.
Absolutely.
Give him one more.
Oh.
Trying to stay calm. You know, Mike, part of this is you. How we
Me?
monumental night. Bret Hart coming out here to talk to people. Tony Condello. And we follow up. They say good things come in three. Not a Winnipeg. And then you stroll out there and you ruin it for everybody.
What do you mean a couple of legends and then I stroll out there? I am the legend, for crying out loud. And Tony Condello and Bret the Hitman Hart were in my ring on my time, damn it. And that is unacceptable.
James Beaver, lo and behold, he's going to brace everybody with his presence. Now he's coming in. Wow, big hammer over the back. Come on, man, get that count going. You can't put your hands on the referee.
He didn't put his hands on the referee. The referee is getting in his way. He's interjecting himself in the match, and that is not the job of an official.
You hear that, Chuck? What is David London doing over there? Is he looking for loose change?
I think he's tying his boot. Why are you so concerned about David London? He's not the legal man in the match. You really are having a problem being impartial tonight.
This is called professional wrestling. I'm looking for participants to be professional, and I've seen anything but that from these Bash Brothers tonight.
That's because you're biased. They're not your favorites. He's leaving the ring. There's no problem. Just about had an upset there. David London, you can tell that did not make David London happy. David London looks like a man possessed.
I beg to differ there, David London. Perfectly executed wrestling maneuver. Maybe in a no-hold-barred contest, but this is not the way it works. Double team again. Now again, major punishment being done to this man. He's a big guy, but you can only take so much. You gotta get
Smart tag team wrestling.
You know, if I had a break bingo card of every rule you can break, these guys would be in blackout territory already.
And suddenly you're an expert on the rule book of professional wrestling.
You know what? I have read the rule book a few times, and I can see when a rule is being broken. Come on, the crowd's not going to let these guys go and ruin a nice little.
Well, maybe you should get in there and referee the match then.
My face on Make sure that's not a choke. Trying to get a tag. There we go. Finally a tag to Easy Rider. Trent Nash, get in there, Easy. Get on it. What's going on?
Well, Easy Rider's not the legal man. Why is he in the ring? They may have made the tag, but if the referee doesn't see it, it didn't happen.
Oh, wait a minute. More double teaming to Trent Nash.
Well, and whose fault is that? That's Easy Rider's fault because he's distracting the referee and allowing it to happen.
Double action. Come on, ref. That's not the guy. He's not the legal man.
He made a tag. I saw him make the tag.
There's no way Vanilla saw that.
Well, he's got his glasses on. I'm sure he saw that.
Oh, man. I hope the tape of this match gets back. The Rivers running this federation. They're seeing how this referee is playing. Look at the crowd. They're not determined. They're still trying to make sure. Trip towards Trent Nash. He's getting. They're stomping a mother hole in this guy tonight.
Well, unfortunately, the crowd can clap all they want, but they're not involved in the match. Trent Nash is the one involved in the match right now. Well, now we have a bad situation for Beaver and London because they're both down. And TNT, there we go. He just made the tag.
You saw that tag. Manny Vanilla saw that tag. Easy Rider hit the ring.
Easy Rider like a house of fire.
Bash Brothers are getting bashed exactly right now.
Now that is uncalled for. More unsportsmanlike conduct from Easy Rider. I expect nothing less.
We got multiple guys in the ring. James Beaver is on Strange Street right now.
Looks like he's going for a Boston Crab.
He's got him.
That could be it.
David London hooking the leg. The referee losing. There's a tap out going on in the ring. This match should be over. The bell should be rung right now.
Well, again, the referee doesn't see it.
Hill is right in there with the. What's Beaver doing in the background there? What's going on? Oh, come on. He's getting some brass nuts on him.
I don't think so. He's just trying to catch his breath. You always assume the worst.
These guys have to turn around and say there's something bad going on right now. Come on. James Beaver's he's hiding something.
He's not hiding anything. He has a tummy ache. He knocked him out. He knocked him out cold. That's it. It's over.
You're going to tell me Trent Nash just slipped in the ring? What are you counting for?
Beautiful victory for the Bash Brothers, James Beaver and David London. Finally, justice has been served.
Let's get the official decision here. I'm sure this is going to be a disqualification. You must have seen those nuts.
There were no, I didn't.
The winners of the match, the Bash Brothers.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is disgusting. They come into the ring, busting up some kids, and they win. And grab on them and take a victory over a very talented tag team.
Well, this is a good lesson for all the kids out there. Life isn't fair.
I can't even believe it. I can't even believe it. These guys deserve a lot better than what they got here tonight from the Bash Brothers.
Well, maybe they bit off a little more than they could chew.
Well, I don't know. The way Trent Knight got hit with those brass knucks, if he's going to be chewing on nuts.
The proceeding was an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.